Your Apple TV just changed forever. If you turned on your television today, you probably noticed something huge is missing. Apple just dropped tvOS 26.4, and it is packed with massive upgrades, secret new features, and a few controversial changes that you need to know about right now. We are talking about deleted apps, a completely new way to watch sports, secret codes hinting at major car upgrades, and a huge clue that a brand new, AI-powered Apple TV is just around the corner. Stick around, because you do not want to miss the hidden settings that will completely fix your audio issues. Let's dive right into everything new in tvOS 26.4. The biggest shock right out of the gate is the home screen. If you go into your Apple folder, you will see it looks a little empty. Apple has officially pulled the plug on the iTunes Movies and iTunes TV Shows apps. They are completely gone. For a while now, these apps have been pretty useless. Ever since tvOS 17.2, opening them just gave you a message telling you to use the main Apple TV app instead. Apple even gave us a setting to hide them, but now they are deleted for good. This was not a sudden surprise, though. Apple warned us. They told users the old iTunes wishlist feature was dying. They said we needed to move our wishlists over to the Apple TV app watch list. A watch list is not exactly the same thing, but it is the new standard. If you have not updated to tvOS 26.4 yet, do it carefully. Make sure you manually transfer your old iTunes wishlist items first. You do not want to lose all your saved movies. Now, let's talk about a major visual upgrade. This update brings massive improvements to subtitles. It is all about giving you more control. To see this, open the Apple TV app and play any movie or show. When you bring up the subtitle menu, you will see a brand new Styles section. You can click an arrow to see more options. Apple gives you some great presets right away. You get classic large text, outline text, and transparent backgrounds. The transparent one looks incredibly clean, but the best part is that you can make your own. There is a Manage Styles button at the bottom. Clicking this takes you straight to the accessibility settings. Here, you can build a totally custom subtitle style. You can name it whatever you want. You can change the font size and pick exact colors. You can even change the background opacity. If you want a neon green font with no background, you can do that. It even has advanced options for text edge style and highlights. This makes reading text on screen so much easier for everyone. Just keep in mind, this works perfectly in the Apple TV app and any app using the default video player. If an app like Netflix uses its own custom player, you might not see these exact styles. Apple is also fixing one of the most annoying problems for home theater fans. They added a new continuous audio connection feature. If you use HDMI for your audio, this is a game changer. You can find this by going into your settings, then video and audio. Look for the audio format section under the HDMI output heading. This feature was built to make everything run smoother, especially if you have Sonos speakers, but it helps almost any setup. Apple says it uses a Dolby Matt connection. This creates a seamless transition between different audio formats. Before, your receiver might click or cut out when switching from standard audio to Dolby Atmos. Now, it stays connected. Your old receiver might always say it is playing Atmos, but do not worry. The original audio format will still play exactly as intended. It just stops the annoying audio drops. If you ever have weird sound issues or delays on your Apple TV, turn this setting on immediately. It fixes so many setup problems. Sports fans, this next part is huge for you. Apple is taking live sports very seriously. In the US, they just added massive enhancements for the sports tire. If you love Formula 1, your life just got so much easier. You can now follow live and on-demand Formula 1 events directly inside the Apple TV app. You do not have to jump between 3 different apps just to find out when the next race starts. Everything is in one place. You can even use Siri to ask for F1 schedules and information. It is a seamless experience. Apple wants the Apple TV app to be the only place you need to go for entertainment, but the Apple TV experience is not just staying in your living room. Codes hidden inside the new update are revealing something crazy. Apple is working on CarPlay video support. Yes, you heard that right. The code shows that you will be able to sign into the Apple TV app on your iPhone and watch full movies and shows right on your car's dashboard screen. Now, obviously, this will only work when you are parked. You cannot watch TV while driving, but this is a huge step. Tesla vehicles already let you watch video on their screens, and Apple is finally catching up. They teased new CarPlay features at the last WWDC event, and video playback was one of them. We are finally seeing the code for it. It might take a while for car makers to fully support it, but the future of car entertainment looks amazing. Let's get back to the current Apple TV. This new tvOS 26.4 update finally fixes a terrible bug. Beta testers have been suffering for weeks because streaming apps like Netflix, Prime Video, Hulu, Disney Plus, and Paramount were completely broken for some users. The apps would just freeze randomly. They would buffer forever. Sometimes the screen would just go completely black. When a video finally came back, the quality would be horrible and blurry. It ruined movie nights. Thankfully, Apple listened. The official public release of tvOS 26.4 completely destroys this bug. Video playback is smooth and reliable again across all your favorite third-party apps. Apple also made a big change to how the Apple TV app works on your Mac, iPhone, and iPad. When you open the app now, you might see a splash screen showing off new features like MLS and Formula 1, but the real change is autoplay. Autoplaying videos are everywhere now. It used to be that videos only played by themselves at the very top of the screen. Now, as you scroll down through different sections, videos will just start playing. If you stop on the Home tab, a video plays. If you scroll down to new seasons, a video plays. It makes the app feel very alive and dynamic. Some people love it and some people hate it, but it is definitely a much more active browsing experience. All of these software updates are great, but what about new hardware? This is where things get really interesting. The Apple TV actually just turned 19 years old. Happy birthday, Apple TV! But on its birthday, people noticed something very strange at the Apple Store. Inventory for the Apple TV is running dangerously low. Stock for the HomePod and HomePod Mini is also dropping fast. This is a massive clue. The last Apple TV hardware came out in October 2022. In the tech world, for years without an update is a lifetime. The current Apple TV is still fast and works great, but a hardware refresh is long overdue. A lot of insiders think Apple is clearing out old stock to make room for something revolutionary. We are talking about a brand new AI-capable Apple TV. Imagine a device with an ultra-powerful chip that handles advanced AI tasks right in your living room. It could mean a totally redesigned interface. It could mean Siri finally becomes incredibly smart and fast. It is a huge coincidence that stock drops exactly on its 19th anniversary. Maybe they will drop the new one soon, or maybe they will wait for the big 20th anniversary. Either way, something new is coming. We might find out very soon because Apple just announced the WWDC 26 Developers Conference. It kicks off on June 8th. That is the day we will see the first look at tvOS 27, iOS 27, and macOS 27. It is going to be massive. Until then, tvOS 26.4 has one more amazing trick up its sleeve. It's called Genius Browse. It is a brand new recommendation tool built right into the Home tab. We all know how hard it is to pick a movie. You spend an hour scrolling and end up watching nothing. Genius Browse fixes this. It gives you a row of content categories based on the vibe or mood you want. It pulls movie and show suggestions from everywhere. It looks at Apple TV, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, and more. It mixes them all together to give you the perfect recommendation for that exact moment. There is just one catch: Netflix is not included. Netflix refuses to let Apple tap into its app data, so you will not see Netflix shows in Genius Browse. Also, right now, this feature seems to be locked to the US users in Canada, the UK, and other places are not seeing it yet, but it is a brilliant feature. It might be a hint at how a new AI Siri will help us find content in the future. Finally, do not forget to check the security notes. tvOS 26.4 comes packed with important CVE security patches to keep your device safe from hackers. Always keep your devices updated. The build number might change slightly depending on when you download it, but the features are locked in. In my opinion, this is one of the best updates we have seen in years. The subtitle controls and the audio fixes are fantastic additions that actually make watching movies better. Genius Browse is a massive step forward for finding things to watch without the endless scrolling. My only disappointment is that Apple still has not added the audio pass-through feature that home theater nerds have been begging for. Maybe we will finally get it in tvOS 27, but overall, tvOS 26.4 breathes fresh life into a device we all use every single day. If you like the video, subscribe, share the video, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update.